Sunday Night Live, y'all. Sunday Night Live. Hey, hey. Sunday Night Live. Sunday Night Live. Hey, hey. Sunday Night Live. Sunday Night Live. Hey, hey, hey. Sunday Night Live. Make sure y'all give StreamYard permission to see your comments. Hey, Gloria. How y'all doing? It's Sunday Night Live, y'all. Sunday Night Live, y'all. I see some people's comments. Somebody saying, hey, Jill, but I can't see your name. I see Gloria. Give StreamYard permission to see your comments. Hopefully it's there. Hopefully it's there. Hopefully it's there. How y'all doing? Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Listen, I am here for it tonight. I can't see your comments. I'm going to go see if I can sneak on Facebook. But if you can give StreamYard permission, hopefully the link is there. Hopefully the link is there that you guys can do that. Let's see. Allegra, give StreamYard permission to see your comments. Saditra, give StreamYard permission to see your comments. Tamika, give StreamYard permission to see your comments. Hey, girl, hey. Hey, girl, hey. All right, you guys. Hello. It is Sunday Night Live, you guys. I'm super excited that you guys are hopping in. Let's see if I'm going to be tagging anyone on this broadcast. Let's see. Oh, I didn't type on my thing. I don't want to hear my own voice. All right, you guys. So this is your girl, Joe Bullock, and I am all about helping you to attract and keep healthy, happy love that leads to a lasting marriage through personal and spiritual development. And I'm super excited that you're here tonight. Right now, Sunday nights, we're freestyling. I want to continue to be freestyle because I really want to come here and engage with you guys live and answer your questions. I want to be able to answer your questions. So earlier this week, you guys, I talked about pivoting and positioning for 2021, and it was, oh my God, such a juicy conversation. And tonight, I really just want to hear what questions you have, and I'll give you an answer for anything pertaining to life and relationships. And if you don't have anything, you guys, I can share some more because I didn't get to go into everything regarding the position, the pivoting and positioning, because I was using another stream avenue. And so I didn't share everything. So you guys let me know. I am here to support. I am here to serve. I am here to make sure that I give you guys as much as I can to make sure you are successful. I'm in the process of adding an extension to the Joe Bullock brand. Some of you may have seen it on my Instagram. I gave a sneak peek on my Instagram, and so more to come about that. So I'm really just committed to helping you guys move from a place of girlfriend or in no status, right, to wifey status. That is my commitment. So you guys take a minute right now. Tag somebody in this broadcast, but also write a question. What question do you have for me on this evening? What question do you have for me on this evening? So I'm gonna be waiting for your questions to come through. Hey, Trina. Did I say hey, Latoya? Hey, girl, hey. I'm looking right now inside the Facebook group. And I don't know if I even got it on my main page, but it's okay if I don't. All right. I don't know if you guys got any questions, but I don't know if anybody's seen my video on the positioning and pivoting. If not, I'm going to give you a couple of things from there because that conversation was so powerful. And I said I was going to do a part 2 of that conversation. So let me just get into it. If you're watching a replay, go ahead and hashtag replay. I don't want to keep you here all night with a bunch of gibberish. Let's get to it. And as you guys hear me say this, let me know if you have questions. So the number one tip that I gave earlier this week, and I'm going to say it again here, is it's so important for you to take some time for self-reflection. Yes, somebody need to type that below. Self-reflection. Think about why your last relationship did not work. And think about what actually went well or what you like of your last relationship. And think about things that if you could do it all over again, what would you do differently? What would you do differently? So I want you to think about those things as you take some time to reflect. Like I am still, like I have so many things to do that I want to accomplish in the end of the year. I actually did a brain dump. I already was working on one. I'm working on the 5-pound weight loss. But I'm actually writing down all the things that I would like to accomplish. I'm gonna have to, you can't really see it. Then I'm going to go in and prioritize all these things that I'm wrapping up this week. So we need to finish strong with the end of the year. So as you're wrapping up the end of the year, this is always a great time to take some time to really just self-reflect. Self-reflect on your life, on your relationships. Okay? I would get a notepad out, maybe it's on your phone, and just say, hey, when I think about my last relationship, here's the things I liked, here's the things I didn't like, here's how I showed up, here's how I will show up differently, thus and forth. So take some time just to reflect, and not just in the relationship, but just even on your life purpose, your life, the decisions you made throughout the year. Like, what would you have done differently? How could you maximize it? And you don't do this from a place of regret or pity, but this is a place of empowerment to also help you to reveal what is possible for the future, right? My niece shared a quote in our group text message, and she said, if you don't know where you're going to be next year, this time, you're already there. Let me say that again for the people in the back. She said, if you don't know where you're going to be next year, this time, then you're already there. And so we have to take time to reflect on where we are right now, learn from that, and start thinking about where we want to go. Hey, Tiffany. Hey, Elsa. Thanks so much for joining the broadcast. So the next thing I want to ask you guys, or tell you guys to ask yourself, is do you truly have a process? And this is kind of more of a review from early this week, and we'll get into some deeper things in just one moment. But my question to you is, do you truly have a process, or are you just winging it? So, a lot of times people feel like they're not achieving the success they desire. A lot of times it's so easy to get discouraged. It's so easy to think about, oh my God, what's wrong with me? Oh my God, why things are not working out? Oh my God, am I meant to be single forever? Like all these things. And what I will tell you is that God wants to give you the desires of your heart. And when the wife is ready, the husband shows up. So if that's not happening, then we need to check your process, right? Because winging it does not work. Like we need to be intentional. The next thing I want to tell you is focus on what you want rather than what you don't want, and what you have versus what you don't have. And that helps you to force you to stay in a space of gratitude. And gratitude is one of the top things that every successful person possesses, pretty much, is that thing of gratitude, being grateful for the things they've been able to do, the things that they have, and not so much fixated on what you don't have. Because when we think about the things we don't have, we're operating in a place of lack. We're operating in a place of scarcity. We're operating in a place of need. We're operating in a place of wanting. And the Lord of God says that we shall not want, right? We shall not be in the space of wanting and desiring. We should be such in a place of contentment of where we are. Not to say that we one day won't achieve more, and saying that just because I'm content mean I'm going to stay here. But what it's saying is I can appreciate what I have. I'm trying to see, I think it was my pastor said today, but I can't remember who he was quoting. And he said that, success and happiness is not so much about getting everything you want, but it's about appreciating everything you have, right? Let me say that again for the people in the back. Success and really happiness is not so much about getting everything you want. It's about appreciating everything you have. And that's so powerful. And I believe like that's why my level of happiness has been so high, and why your level of happiness can increase overnight, right? And that's so important, because the level of happiness that you have, you're going to take inside your marriage. So if you're not experiencing the ultimate level of happiness right now, meeting a man, and for the guys that's in here, that's not going to, meeting somebody is not going to change your level of happiness. It's just going to roll over like unused minutes. Come on. So I want to see you guys making some comments. I want to see you guys making some comments. I want to see you guys engaging and talk back. Come on. I need to talk back. I'm from the South. I'm a Southern Baptist. I need to talk back church, or talk back live. So talk back to me. Let me know if any of this resonates with you. If that quote resonates with you, type it here on the screen. Engage. Let me hear what you got to say. I see you. I know I'm teaching good. I'm teaching good. All right. I'm going to give you guys one more thing. Maybe I got a couple more. I'll probably just give you all these things tonight. The next thing I want to encourage you is to really take a deep dive on the healing journey. And just, that's it. That's all. So important. So important to do the healing work of forgiveness and letting go. I was talking to a beautiful young lady the other day, and she was telling me she'll never forgive somebody. If you can never forgive somebody for what they've done to you, then you can never love again. Period. Forgiveness is a prerequisite to love. Forgiveness is a prerequisite to love. Period. Hey, Krista, Sarah, how are you, darling? Absolutely. Let me recap, and then I'm going to give you guys one or two more things, and I'm definitely opening up the floor for questions. So what I say is take some time for self-reflection, focusing on what you, thinking about why your last relationship didn't work, what you did well, and what you could do differently if you had an opportunity, or what you will do next time when you do have the opportunity in your next relationship. Ask yourself, do you have a process for dating and this whole thing? Like, do you have a process, or are you just winging it? Focus on what you want rather than what you don't want, what you have versus what you don't have. Focus on a journey of healing and restoration. And then I want to encourage you to, this is my fifth thing I'm telling you right now, is fill your cup. Fill your cup. This is fill your cup. Oftentimes it comes in many different forms, but the primary way that I want to encourage you to fill your cup is through intimate connection with God, establishing your God relationship, growing in Christ, right? So important. You've heard the analogy 1,000 million times before. You cannot give out an empty cup. And the truth is, every day, even when your cup is full, we give from our overflow. Sometimes we even give more than our overflow. But even if we only give in our overflow, we have to keep refilling ourselves, because even when we get off the overflow, it's only so much we can give from the overflow before that's depleted. So even with the overflow has to be replenished, right? And Lord forbid if we're giving outside of our cup, indeed, it all has to be replenished. Please ask that. I mean, you guys, I can help you to the 10th power when you ask questions versus me just teaching. So I welcome any question. All questions are fair game. You can ask me a scenario question. You can ask me a general question. I'm gonna give you guys 2 more tips. I keep saying that, right? I'm gonna give you guys 2 more tips, and I want you guys to be typing copiously, or I used to say copious notes, but you should be taking copious notes, but type vigorously and ask any question that you have. I'm going to take a minute to reset. This is your girl, Joe Bullock. I'm all about working with my amazing single women, particularly a couple guys here and there, which we may be changing that in the future, but we'll talk about that at another time. But all about helping you to attract and keep a healthy, happy love that leads to lasting marriage. Matter of fact, I am very committed to helping you move from a place of a girlfriend status or no status to wifey status, right? If that is the desires of your heart, God has said that he will give you the desires of your heart, and it is twofold on that promise. He will place the desires on your heart, and the desires that's already there, he will manifest. And he is a promise keeper. I believe it. Okay, number 6. This is the 6th thing, right? 6th thing. Understand your value and worth. Please, like, gone are the days to thinking that your value is tied to, is solely tied to your physical, your physique, to your booty, your breast, to even just how you look. Come on, ladies. Yes, you can be beautiful all day, but there's so many beautiful women in the world. What can you bring besides your beauty, your booty, and your boobs? We need to be understanding that we are bringing the woman of God that's in us, our belief, our faith, our prayer. Come on, somebody. You have to understand your value and understand your worth. You have to be reminded all the time that indeed you are the gift. Right? And so the gift never begs, borrow, nor steal for somebody to buy them, right? They're the prized possession, and someone has to put up an offering of what they're willing to pay for that thing. And so we have to remember that at all times. And the last thing I'm going to share. And let's come back to the last thing. So she says here, so as a very driven entrepreneur, I find myself not being approached by men. When I am approached, they always believe I'm married. What could I be doing wrong? That's a good question. Okay. I'm very driven and find myself not being approached by men. This is the thing. I would tell you is that you have to make sure, because let me say this. Driven, that I love that you use that word. Driven, ambitious, goal oriented, an achiever, anything to deal with making it happen. That's a masculine level of energy. And I get it, because I got it. You got it. I got it too, right? Not all day, but a lot. So with that being said, we have to make sure we're keeping that in the confinements of our business. And I don't like to say channeling because that sounds so unchristian. But elevate, activate our femininity, and making sure when we're not in boss mode, right? When we're not at the office, that we're able to shift into our vibration, into our being of being more open to receive, and being more, more open to just be more open to receive, and not being so focused and so driven, like kind of turn into that nurturing type of, presence, more submissive type of presence. Because to me, when I think about submission and I think about leadership, I feel like they're on the opposite ends of the spectrum. I feel like somebody is leading and the other person is submitting. And so in your entrepreneurial space, you're the leader, you're the boss, you're calling the shots and all of that. And that's that energy. So we need to shift that a little bit and come more into the space of submission, come more into the space of openness. Is this making sense to you? So, and what I find is sometimes it's even where you go places, you shut down the business if you can. Even if it's just for a moment, like say for example, when you're at the gas station, when you're at the store, make sure you're not making business deals at the store, and you got to be available, you got to be present. We were talking about this in my online dating class we had. I was encouraging the women, like when you go out in places, make sure you don't have your undivided attention on your cell phone. I got to text my client back. Oh, let me, hello, Lisa? Oh yeah, girl, actually I got to schedule at 5, and you don't even come off the air because you're so tunnel vision and focused that if a man was standing in front of you doing jumping jacks, you probably wouldn't see him, right? So we have to make sure that we kind of sometimes release that energy, take the cape off and transition. That's what I would say. That's what I would say. I do have the online dating class. A lot of people missed it, but if you do want to grab it, it's on demand. It's $97. It was a 3-day class, and I covered, let me think. In that class, I covered, Elsa, if you're still here, help me out. Day 1, we talked about various apps and the advantages and disadvantages. Day 2, I talked about how to develop your profile. And then day 3, I talked about how to, your engagement and your conversation, okay? So if you are interested in grabbing that, I'll say for the first 2 people for tonight, if you get that, then I say I will review your profile picture and bio and provide feedback, which is a really great deal. So no pressure, but I know some people missed that, and it was just about online dating success, because online dating right now, people that otherwise wouldn't date online are dating online. Some people don't want to do that, and that's no judgment, is all good, but I just throwing that out there. Yes, yes. Listen, especially with Black women, it's just like we do. And you a good catch, right? But the truth of the matter is, even with good catches, is like if we are not in the spaces and places, then somebody else is, able to capture those opportunities, just because lack of exposure. And if I know at one time you were working with women. I don't know if you only work with women. That's another thing. A lot of times as women, we work with women in the empowerment, and then we go to the church and we're with a bunch of women. And everywhere we go, we're with women, and we're probably seeing like one man a week. So a brother has a hard time to even see you because you're just not in the spaces and places. Elsa, which one you missed? Did you miss the whole thing, or you was there Friday? I think you came Friday, but you missed Saturday and Sunday. It's in the portal, but I have to give you access. Okay. Any other questions, you guys? Yeah, I know the feeling. I know the feeling. Especially you be focusing on your business, honey. But some men do deal with intimidation about that, and that's not kosher either, because you want a man that's comfortable in knowing who he is and his purpose. You cannot date a man that don't know his purpose. Like, you just cannot. And really none of us should, but I say that because some of you guys don't know Krista Sarah, but she used to work with women in purpose. Now she's a business coach. Does amazing work. I caught some of your trainings, and it was great stuff. All right. Okay, you guys, let's do one more question at least. I'm here for it. Oh, I'm missing some of the questions. Some of you guys still didn't give Trini's permission for your question. Yes, I did. I need to take a picture. Maybe I'll wear it tomorrow. I just pulled out a bunch of my shirts. I'll wear it tomorrow. Maybe I'll take a picture. I'm so bad with selfies. My purpose is my business, and my business is my purpose. I did. Thanks so much for checking. All right, let's see. Am I on my? Let's see if I got any other questions. I don't think I must be on my main page, but it's all good. It's all good. Oh, wow. Okay, some big news I just saw. Okay, you guys, if you got any questions, let me know. If you got any questions, let me know. I do want to invite you guys, if you feel that, well, that takes me to my last point, and then I'm going to ask my question. My last point is, this is the seventh thing, y'all. Oh, that's wrong. It's pretty much, you need to ask yourself, do you need a coach, or can you do it on your own? That's the question. Do you need a coach, or can you do it on your own? If you aren't sure of the answer to that, or if you want to find out what a coach can offer you, and specifically working with me, then I want to invite you to book a call on my calendar. Oh, God. At talkwithjill.com. Talkwithjill.com. It's a 20-minute discovery session. And in that discovery session, I ask various questions, and I find out if you're a good fit for the program, and the program is a good fit for you, and you're going to be doing the same thing. And I'll tell you all about the Ready for Marriage group coaching program that's kicking off again in January. We just came off of wrapped up our third cycle of that. So I guess we're going into our fourth cycle of that. And so I'm really excited, as nothing that brings me more joy than being able to really walk women through the process and really equipping them. Some of the things that my clients say after working with me, this one girl was like, Jill, I just don't even know what I was doing before. You know, some of my clients tell me that they really had no idea about what they were doing. And they just was like, I'm so glad I took a class. Like, what was I out here doing in these streets? So it is like that. It's like that. And I'm grateful. I'm humble and grateful for the positive experience that people had after working with me. I strive myself on over delivering in that way. So anyway, if you want to know more about that, go to talkwithjill.com. You book a time on my calendar, and then we'll have a conversation, no pressure, and we'll go from there. And you're actually applying, because even if you book a call, if I feel based off if that's not the right fit for you, then I'll recommend something else or someone else for you that's a better fit. Thanks, my love. I believe that's Elsa saying, I'm very happy I took your coaching program. Just saying. So I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. All right. All right. Anybody has any other questions? All right, I'm gonna give you guys 20 seconds on the clock to answer a question. 20 seconds on the clock to answer a question. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Did you guys need me to recap or you're good? If you want me to recap, I'll recap. If not, we're going to get off of here because the night is kind of young, not too young. I need to get to bed soon. And yeah. Let me know. Again, if you want to talk with me, go to talkwithjill.com to learn if the group coaching program is the right thing for you. Head over to talkwithjill.com. If somebody type recap, I will do a recap. If not, then I know you guys are all set. You are all set, in good hands, better than all states. I'm here to tell you. I'm here to tell you. All right. Well, I ain't going to tarry. I do got something big coming out for the community. I think I'm only in the group. I guess I can tell y'all. I don't think I'm on my page, am I? So I don't want to be putting my business in the streets, and people can get in front of me before I get all my stuff together. I don't think I'm on my page. No, I'm pretty sure it's not. Okay, you guys. So this is the thing. I'm creating a community. Well, I got a community, but I'm naming the community. I'm creating a brand. So this is going to be an extension of my Joe Bullock brand, and I'm going to have a brand for all the single ladies. And it's called Wifey Camp. Wifey Camp. Wifey Camp. I'm excited about that. Shout out to Donna Izzard. She don't even know that she's been a great inspiration to me deciding to go ahead and launch finally that. And I love that name, Wifey Camp, because I'm all about the prepping, right, and training, and it's intense and it's fun. Yeah. And so that's going to be the name. Let me know what you guys think. I'm talking to a brand expert tomorrow and going to be talking to her about doing a logo and everything for that. Super excited. It's been a long time coming. I wasn't going to do it. I was just going to use my own name. So the next question, you guys, and I don't even know I'm not asking y'all. You can give me your opinion, but I'm gonna tell you, I'm not soliciting it because I haven't decided, but I'm going to decide this hopefully this week. So I don't know if I'm going to change the group to Wifey Camp. I'm leaning towards that. I know one time I was talking about naming it Black Christian Singles, right? So Black Christian Singles is first runner up, but the first prize right now is Wifey Camp, which means the 10 guys or so that we have in the group, they can stay in the group, but it's going to be focused more on the women and then really focused on preparing you guys. Yeah. And lastly, nobody said I need a recap, so I guess you guys are good. And you guys, because I want to do a retreat. I'm going to do a retreat in March, the first week in April. So if you want to go on a retreat in April, right now it's Jamaica, but I may throw back out there again. I know I asked some time ago where people wanted to go. I need to go back and look at that post. Right now it's Jamaica. Jamaica is a lot of fun in April. This is really before the vaccine. So, of course, we all will be taking COVID tests and quarantining before that and really being safe and going from there. All right, you guys. And honestly, I don't hardly go anywhere. So that's actually a very daring thing for me. But I want to do that, and I want to do it this year. So if you're interested in the retreat, just say I'm interested, and I'm going to put you on the interest list, okay? All right, you guys, I don't think I missed any questions. I'm just going to go back and check one more time, and then we're going to hop off and say good night. My phone's about to die. Like, for real. All right, that's it. That's all. Have a good night, you guys. Be blessed, and I'll talk to you soon.